morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So it's Tosin here again today. So I'm just here to pose a question to us. So there's this habit of mine that I exhibit whenever I'm listening to preaching. And I honestly, for a very long time, I can't even remember when I started doing it. So it's been ages. It's about talking or maybe quoting a scripture ahead of the person preaching. So if I'm watching preaching on TV or listening to it in the church, I tend to do it a lot. I'm not sure if it's appropriate or not until someone called me out. So we went for a naming ceremony, and when we came back, myself and my husband, he said that thing you did at the naming ceremony was not appropriate. And I was thinking, what did I do? He said, when the pastor was preaching, once he mentions, he calls a Bible passage, I say it. And I told him, oh, I was saying it to myself. He said, everybody heard it because it was a naming ceremony that was celebrated indoor, and we didn't have a lot of people there. And I was loud enough for people to hear. I felt really bad. I told him actually that I do that most times when I am carried along with whatever I'm listening to. And that is not an excuse. So ever since he told me, I've been trying to watch it, and I now watch people around me that do it. So I'm asking to be sure if it's something I can continue doing, one, and if it's okay for me to call the attention of other people to it too. And I know that doesn't come up only when one is listening to messages or preaching. It comes up also when one is having conversation with someone else. To prove to the person that you are really following the conversation, sometimes you tend to finish the person's word for him or her, which is not really appropriate. I think with that, I'm not sure with the Bible quotation, but with that, I think it's not really appropriate. So instead of us to listen and listen well to whatever the person is saying, we tend to like, okay, for you to know I'm really following, you finish up the word for the person, the sentence for the person. And, and it also happens in songs, especially with choir. I'm a choir member, so I know why I brought that up. We love to help anyone that is not a choir member or musically inclined whenever they are leading songs. So I'll just cite an example. There's this Yoruba song that can be sung in two ways. Èmi yóò máa yìn ọ́ bàbá, èmi yóò máa yìn ọ́ bàbá, ọba tí kò jẹ́ kí àánú rẹ̀ ó fi mí sílẹ̀ lọ. Èmi yóò máa yìn ọ́ bàbá, ọba tí kò jẹ́ kí Sátánì ó fi mí ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. Èmi yóò máa yìn ọ́ bàbá. The person that is leading might just want to pick one of the two endings. Like, ọba tí kò jẹ́ kí àánú rẹ̀ kó fi mí sílẹ̀ lọ. But the choir, because they are not listening, they are not patiently listening to what he wants to land with, might just sing, ọba tí kò jẹ́ kí Sátánì ó fi mí ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́, which might cause conflicts in the song we are trying to help with. So I just want to put it to, I just want to ask us, with the Bible verses, like with finishing pastor's Bible verse, should I continue? Or should I just accept my fault and internalize whatever I want to say rather than saying it out? What do you think? Please let me know. And if you have any other idea, please let me know too. God bless you. See you in my next video. Thank you.